Hey everyone, this is Hart, and thanks for joining me for another part for Dragon Force 2. And we were just about to start our battle with Grace slash Scythe, and I'm using Leni here to begin with. Leni's much improved from before when she started with mages and archers, because she's the same kingdom as Tiris was in the first game, which is called Moon Palace in Japanese, but it was called, I think, Pale Moon in the English translation. I've still yet to play the English translation of it, so if I get some of the names wrong, that's why. I'm pretty sure Tiris started with mages and archers as well, which mages are pretty good, but I feel like archers were really weak in the first game. And besides, having well, you couldn't have two troop types in the first game, but I think all of her generals had either archers or mages, which made things a little bit difficult because everyone was ranged. And I suppose a hangover to that, oh, she uses, what's this, flare shot, I think? As a hangover from that, Leni has both archers and mages when she starts, which, coupled with the fact that she doesn't have a damaging skill, means that actually getting through enemy generals with her is pretty tough. I'm quite chuffed right now. Oh, I wonder if people that aren't British know what chuffed means. I feel like that's fairly specific to Britain. Like, I'm chuffed, I'm really proud about something, I'm really happy with the way something went. Here I'm just using healing to buy time with Leni. I'm really chuffed because I drew a new background for my channel. I was feeling creative, and like yesterday I was writing lots of lyrics, and then today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw. I used to draw a lot, and they're just doodles, like they're just little drawings, no big deal, but it was nice to be able to draw again. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Okay, the difference between Toppa and Totsugeki, this top option is Toppa and the bottom option is Totsugeki. Toppa is your units will attack whichever formation you select for, whether it be the front, the back, or both. They will attack, but with an aim towards the enemy general. So they'll attack troops that they meet along the way, but basically they continue to advance. Which is Toppa. And then Totsugeki is, I think it's like I think it was maybe called melee in the first game. Once you announce Totsugeki for your troops, you can't then change tactics, so you have to be pretty sure of what you want to do. And when you use it, your troops will go for any remaining enemy soldiers, enemy troops, before then going towards the general. For example, if all of your troops are by the general, and all of the enemy's troops are by you, and for example, if you're Leni, if she's struggling, and you want your troops to deal with all of the enemy troops first before worrying about the general, then you can use Totsugeki. Okay, going into a duel here might be risky, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that sucked. Unfortunately, Leni has really low HP, so she takes a lot of damage from the general's attacks. She could have won that, but that would have been... It's kind of luck-based, so... to finish the job, I'll send in Xhen so that he can get some experience, rather than Sanith again. So, normally an enemy general, if it's not a monarch, if it's just one of the subordinate generals, if they were in this situation, within a couple of seconds of this battle starting, they will retreat, they'll surrender, because they have no troops and they have little life. But because these are scripted battles, they'll stick around until they get defeated properly. If you can manage it, as long as an enemy general has troops, even if they have one troop left, but they're about to die and you have 100 troops, they'll stick it out until they get knocked out. It's only when they have 0 troops and when they get to critical health they'll start to think about running away. So if you can work that into your strategy, it'll help you get more experience. Okay, so we captured Grace and we'd captured Gideon in the battle before that. But as it just said there, Grace disappears. So you get the message that you've captured both Gideon and Grace as prisoners of war after the battle, as often happens when you win, but they actually disappear immediately afterwards. So you can't try to convert them or anything. So now that we've got that threat out of the way, we can refocus our efforts on uniting the continent. So we still can't move south from this side of the continent because Orvo is still occupying that one little castle that acts as a bottleneck into Izumo and Highland and all the other countries to south of there. So instead we have to go this way around to Fandaria, which is what I'm going to start doing now. I prepared this troop in the last turn before my domestic phase and just had them ready to go, and I'm moving Barley and Tsubaki and my other strong generals down to start making their way into Fandarian territory, so that then by the time my monarchs catch up, they'll be in a position to hopefully siege Fandaria's main castle and fight their monarch. So here I've just got my monarchs catching up, sending them all the way to the other side. I'm sending Fiona to the castle there because she has high intelligence, so hopefully she can find some stuff there. I'm going to be speeding through this battle because Enzo and Bifa, these two generals, we've actually already fought. They were the two generals that we weren't able to capture, and when they came to attack us and they retreated and then went back to their castle. So once I've taken these guys out of the way, we should be able to be one castle closer to Fandaria's main castle. I'm slowing down this skill so you can see it because it's the first time we've used it. This is Aura Shoot. Okay, so Isaac did a good job there. Winston leveled up and learned Undine. Undine? It's Undine in Japanese. I always used to get this wrong. Like, you know, in Secret of Mana, they had a summon called, or one of the spirits was called Undine? Undine? Hang on. I'm gonna look it up in the dictionary because it's one of those things I always check and then always forget how it's pronounced. Undine? I think so. Anyway, yeah, it's that summon spell that spirit uses, shamans often use, where it summons Undine, and makes sort of 3 pillars of water surround you, which is good for taking out enemy troops that are close to your general. I think it costs 3 MP from memory.
しかし、サニス様がティリス様を救出に行かんとしたその時に、あのような敵が襲ってきたということは。
そうなんだ、バーリー。僕も今、そのことを考えていた。つまり、
偶然ではないということね。
姫様もお気づきでしたか。これは、とんでもない奴を相手にすることになりましたね。
とんでもないやつって？
敵はすでにこちらの動きを読んでいるということですわね。
ああ、そうか。気づかなかった。
それでも補佐役ですかね。
うるさい。だけど、そうだよね。やっぱり僕なんかの補佐役じゃ。
シェファード、弱気になってる場合じゃないわ。これからが歴史学者としての見せ場じゃないの。
え？
敵は私たちが砂漠に近づいたら困るみたいね。ということは。
そうか。やはりティリスが重要な鍵を握っているんだ。これは、もしかすると、マドゥルク戦士に匹敵するような出来事が起こるということかもしれない。これって、すごいことかも。
さすがシェファード。そこまでわかれば、もう次にすることもわかっていますよね。
まさか、これからすぐ、砂漠へですよね。あははは。準備します。
Okay, nothing particularly exciting in that last domestic phase. The usual gambit of fortifying castles, giving medals to generals, checking to see if anyone will defect to my side in my prisoners of war. Again, I'll always let you know if I'm going to do any important research or anything exciting like that. And then, as always, when people do defect to your side, and this is especially true after you convert an entire nation, like getting a new monarch to join you, you'll have a lot of new generals that join you, and they'll join in the places they were being held, but they'll always join with 0 troops, so it's a good idea to periodically check your castles to see who needs to be re-staffed, remanned, because it's fairly important to keep all of your generals with full troops. Okay, so as you can see, the Fandarian kingdom is kind of spread out in quite a weird shape, but the main castle is to the east of where the castle that I've occupied, which is 2 castles away, so actually we can get to it. Oh sorry, it's a town and a castle, it's that large castle to the right there. So actually we can go straight to the castle without having to fight any of the other generals. If you want more experience in battles, then obviously you'll want to fight the generals in the other castles first, before you convert them, because they'll join you automatically once the monarch joins you.